Ever wonder why your phone calls sound crystal clear sometimes, and other times it's like you're trapped in a Charlie Brown cartoon? A lot of it has to do with the internet, or more specifically, a technology called voice over IP VoIP. Now you might be thinking, wait, my phone calls use the internet? Isn't that what Wi-Fi is for? Well, not exactly. Traditional phone lines rely on a physical network of wires, but VoIP calls travel through the internet like any other data. This opens up a world of possibilities, like making calls from your computer or having features like video conferencing built right in. That brings us to RingCentral. If you're unfamiliar, RingCentral is a business communication platform that uses VoIP technology. It lets you make and receive calls, text, hold meetings, and more, all through a single app. So, the question becomes, does RingCentral require internet? The short answer, yes. RingCentral absolutely needs the internet. Since RingCentral relies on VoIP, it needs a stable internet connection to function. Without it, you won't be able to make or receive calls, access features like voicemail, or participate in meetings. It's like trying to watch a movie on Netflix with a dial-up connection. Frustrating and not very productive. But here's the good news. You don't necessarily need Wi-Fi. Remember how we mentioned traditional phone lines? Well, RingCentral can also work with your cellular data connection. So, as long as you have decent cell service, you can still use RingCentral on the go. This is a huge advantage for salespeople, remote workers, or anyone who needs to stay connected outside the office. Okay, internet access is key. But how much speed do I actually need? This is a great question, and the answer depends on how you plan to use RingCentral. Here's a breakdown. Basic calls. For simple voice calls, you only need around 90 kilobits per second, kbps, of upload and download speed. That's not a lot, and most internet connections can handle that without breaking a sweat. Video calls and screen sharing. If you plan on using video conferencing or screen sharing features, you'll need a bit more speed. RingCentral recommends at least 1.5 megabits per second for meetings with more than 2 participants. Multiple users and high-quality calls. Running a busy office with multiple RingCentral users? In that case, you'll want to invest in a higher bandwidth connection to ensure smooth operation and crystal clear call quality. Beyond speed, optimizing your network for RingCentral. Even with a decent internet speed, you might still experience call quality issues from time to time. This could be due to factors like network congestion or outdated router settings. Here are some tips to optimize your network for RingCentral. Use a reliable internet connection. Cable, fiber optic, or even a strong fixed wireless internet connection are all good options. Avoid flaky connections or those with data caps. Check your router settings. Make sure your router is up to date and configured to prioritize VoIP traffic. You might need to enable features like quality of service, QoS, for smoother call experiences. Consider a business internet plan. Business plans often offer higher bandwidth and more reliable connections compared to residential plans. With that said, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about RingCentral or optimizing your network for VoIP calls, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to help. Until next time.